thanks very much, guys, for taking the time out.
Yeah, man.
It's brilliant to see you. Now, I'm going to run through quick because I know you're on a good schedule. When it came to me to write questions, usually in an interview you're kind of struggling, you're, oh, here we go. But for you guys, it was more like, so, what the hell do I leave out, you know? It's not a question, we're struggling to get it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get through as many as I can, and I'll probably lump a lot together.
Okay.
So for me, for you guys, the firsts that you are doing just now, they're just rolling in. They just happen constantly. If you look at, you get appearance in Nashville, you've got you know, your music now, CSI, you know, Vampire Diaries, and most recently you've got your NFL.
Oh yeah.
I mean, how does it feel? How does that feel to you? Is it a bit surreal still, or?
Yeah, we're huge football fans, like, you know, American football, and so it's to have that. You know, we'll be watching the SEC, which is the Southeastern Conference where we're from. It's big college football.
Yeah.
And so when you hear it's all about the South, and we're watching our favorite sport,
it's pretty cool.
It's very cool. It's just like this. We'll be on the bus, and it's real loud, and it'll come on, and we're like, hey, it's us. You know, it's very cool.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. Another first for you coming up is Australia.
Yeah.
How you feeling about that one? That must.
You can't get a long south than that.
That's a long flight.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be good, man. I think it's kind of like, we're hoping it's like the UK was the first time we came over here, where, you know, you're not expecting anything, but then all of a sudden you get there and people know the words and stuff. So we're hoping it's like that.
What I'd say to you guys is that for me it's quite a new thing. But we've as a company, we've just taken on a team in Australia.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of guys over there, and it just amazed me the amount that comes back from the people that are into music over there. It's just crazy.
Nice.
It's not only that, I tell you, this is the one that really got me, was they turned around and told me that you can get tax back. See, if you go and you buy a ticket for gigs, you get tax back, and that money and money that they give goes from the government to bands, local bands.
Oh, that's cool.
It's amazing, you know. It's
a really
good, it's a really good setup.
That's a great one.
So again, so this will obviously go out to a lot of people in Australia. They will see it. So what are you going to say? Sell yourself right now. How do you get them out there?
We're bringing the South to the South. We'll see you guys soon. We're excited to get down there, though.
Excellent. Right, now we're going to talk tours. I don't know how you guys have done it. How do you feel that every time you're over here, you sell it out? Every venue is just sold out.
It's a pretty crazy thing. I mean, we never expected it to be, you know, constantly sold out every time we're coming, but it's been growing and it's been great.
We made an effort, you know, like when first time we came over, we did a show in London at the Barfly, with 250 people, maybe 300, I don't know. And so when we saw that, we were like, okay, we're coming over as many times a year as we can, you know, and you know, monetarily speaking, it's a sacrifice for the first couple of times, but now it's starting to get there, and so it's exciting to have, you know, us where we're at in the States and where we're at over here, kind of fighting each other to see which one's going to be bigger. So I think we have them both in a good spot. It's exciting.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, especially in this day and age, you know, you get everybody coming up, you know, oh, rock's dead, you know, there's nothing there. It's, you know, it's nonsense. I mean, likes of this town, we'll have 3, 4, 5 gigs a week in here. Decent bands, and you know, I'm not talking just pub bands. And they'll sell out. You'll get good, you know, good venues. So the bands are there, the punters are there. So you know, it's
a good time for, I think,
rock
and roll, country western good over here.
Yeah, the fans are great over
here. Yeah. Now, just as when you were touching, how does it feel to use when, you know, somebody, another country, jumps so massively on top of you the way that the UK has? You know, I'm going to touch slightly on Blackstone Cherry because it's a very similar status, you know. And I'll be honest, I was absolutely gobsmacked when.
Gobsmacked?
Gobsmacked, yeah. Taken aback. We just go,
that's great. That's great. I love that. I want to use that.
Because Blackstone Cherry done their warm-up gig in here for download last year.
Cool.
And he actually told us a story saying, you know, because they just done it here. Next week, they're playing next week, but they're playing the massive arena that we've got.
Right.
And they were saying they still can't go over how quickly they sell tickets. And he said to me, yeah, we done a show a month ago and it was in front of 150 people, and I was like,
Yeah.
you know, I can't even see that, I can't comprehend it because they are so huge here.
It's weird for us to see them be so big over here. I talked to Ben the other day, the guitar player, and we were going to try to do some shows. They had a band canceled a couple of weeks ago, whatever. And we were going to try to do Europe with them, but we were already booked in the States. And so to see them doing arenas and being that big, but then when they play, you know, they live 45 minutes from us. You know, like they're pretty close. When they play Nashville, they'll do Exit In, which is like 500. And it's so, wow, it's baffles me. And it happened for them pretty damn quick too, you know, like it went pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, I tell you what, for us, it makes us feel extremely like motivated and know that, you know, so that Southern music is being represented over here, and it's also being seeked out over here. So I think it's a good time for us to be coming over here, obviously, I think. So,
yeah. Now I'm going to touch slightly on Whistling Cherry again because it's part of your story. Last year, obviously, you done downloads.
Yeah.
Absolutely killed it. I thought it was an amazing set.
Thanks.
And you've got the crowds for that as well. You've got a massive crowd there. The weather's pretty similar, even though it was the summer. But you must have been really tied up with, I mean, you must have been really psyched up to go, and then the equipment. You've no equipment.
Oh, right.
What happened there? I mean, how did you go? Did you panic? I mean,
well, luckily, man, we've got friends from the south that were there, and we, you know, I used one of Ben's guitars, and I used one of Chris's, and then I used one of Aaron Keylock's. So I used his Les Paul. I actually used Aaron Keylock's Les Paul for the majority of the set. And at that point, I didn't even have a Les Paul. But it's the second time that, you know what, I almost asked him if he'd sell it to me because it played so damn good, but then I had somebody make me a couple Les Pauls. But it's the second time it happened to us. The first time we came over to do Sonosphere, and none of my clothes showed up. So, and we played that afternoon.
Naked.
And so I had to play butt-ass.
That's why I never seen photos.
No, but I had to borrow our production manager's jeans and boots just so I didn't look. I didn't have gym shorts on up there. You know what I mean? So, but it's funny that's kind of happened to us. But yeah, that was a really cool download. Was awesome, man. Yeah.
It was great.
We got to see Clutch, and that was a huge Clutch.
That was great.
Now, I was going to touch on, I'd love to touch on how you feel about the crossover that you seem to gather. I mean, it's not just purely, I mean, I suppose to a certain extent, Whistling Cherry will have some country, but you have got a far bigger crossover, I think, with fan bases. Why do you think that, you know, you appeal so much to the rock crowds?
I mean,
well, there's a heavy rock background too. Like, you know, we
just have a lot of influences. I think, you know. I mean, it's everything from, you know, Skinner and Hank Jr. and more traditional country, all the way to, you know, Tom Petty or Metallica or.
If y'all saw
a little bit of everything.
If y'all saw a Hank Williams Jr. show over here, you'd call it rock and roll.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like we're doing the same thing, and over there, you know, it's the same show in both places, but it's the way you guys classify music. Is way different than the States do. And so it's like
just a broad.
And it's perfect for us because over there sometimes we're too heavy for country, or you know what I mean, that kind of thing, or we're too country for rock. Over here we're just badass. You know what I mean? So that's what's neat about that whole thing, and it's really, I guess we might have lucked up and drunkenly tapped into something that worked out.
Keep doing it. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, brilliant. He's doing well. Now, I'm just going to talk on graffiti, obviously, which is just out.
Yep.
I'm going to have to ask, what did you actually spray paint?
What
did you spray paint? Was it
spray paint?
Was it bands?
I'm still trying to figure out the accent. No, it's good. It's good. It's thick.
We mainly spray painted old vans that we drove around the country.
Yeah, back in the day. Well, I mean, I think, you know, Neil actually wrote this song with a couple of buddies of his, and he can tell you a little bit more about the, you know, inspiration for the song, but I can tell you why I loved it. You know, I think he played it for me on the bus one night, and I can remember when I heard it, I was like, oh man, every kid that I grew up with Because I grew up in kind of the hood, like the hood. I don't know what you would call it over here. Dodgy area, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we've got plenty of.
Yeah, so everywhere, I remember driving through and going underneath bridges and stuff, and everybody's names were spray painted, and somebody and somebody forever, like in love, whatever. And so it's like I remember, I go to school with him and that kind of thing, and and he said they wrote that whole thing about like just growing up in a small town, and if your name was on the big bridge. Hell, everybody saw that. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Surely you were easy to find then.
Yeah, exactly.
It reminded me of the way we grew up too. It's like we used to go and go up to the water tower, like out on Charlotte.
I never the water tower. Damn, I haven't thought about the water tower in forever.
Yeah, and it was just like the place you'd go and like you'd have like some 6-pack of beer that somebody had bought you from somewhere or whatever.
You drop it and it hits Matt D in the head when we're climbing up the thing. I remember that.
That did happen. I was there that
Wow! I haven't thought about that in years.
Yeah, this is real shit.
Yeah, that's good.
Good to hear. It's good to hear. Like obviously we're on the bus. What is your playlist when you're on the bus?
We usually turn it on right after you leave. We're gonna turn it on. It'll be. Right now we're heavy into Crowbot.
All right.
Are you hip to Crowbot?
Oh yeah, Crowbot. Brilliant.
Absolutely. Skulls of Geronimo. Holy hell!
That's been the new big one right before we go on.
So listen to that.
We are playing a bigger stage than they are, and when they came to Glasgow they played one of the smaller ones, yeah.
Wow.
Who did we have? Them, Scorpion Child backing them up.
What's that?
Scorpion Child, that was their support.
Okay.
Crowbot support.
Okay.
It was a great night. Absolutely fun.
But I think that we listen to a lot of that. We listen to, we love the Rival Sons stuff. We've kind of met them at the award shows and stuff. As far as I love Royal Blood. As far as like the new stuff, we've got a buddy in Nashville that's really kind of creating he kind of created his own thing. His name's Chris Stapleton. You should check him out if you haven't heard him, but it's pretty special. So we listen to him a lot, and Sturgill Simpson. There's a lot of good music coming out of the South right now and over there, and so we're trying to represent that. But yeah, I think Crowbot's definitely our go-to to get pumped up.
Yeah, that's the latest stuff.
They're stealing everything from Rage, and then they're pulling in like the Sword and Priestess and all these, and Fu Manchu. So it's a nice little thing. We like them.
Yeah. Okay, I realise he's going to, so I'm going to finish off, and we usually finish off with a bit of fun when we're doing this. So what I'm going to say to you is, if there was going to be a film made about you guys, who do you pick as the actors to play yourself?
Well, Brad Pitt would definitely.
I knew somebody was going to grab.
But he would do it in the character of the Snatch guy.
California. Well, the Snatch.
Yeah.
That's not going to work.
Come on, I want to be a pikey, man. Come on.
Do you like dogs?
Dogs.
Get a van from a ma.
You got the closest thing to accent I've heard.
Well, we're not that far from the Irish, so I think
I'm going with Tom Hanks.
Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
I don't think he's not happy at the moment, is he? So I don't think he's going to do it.
Oh man, I don't know. That's a funny question though. I'm sticking
There we
with
go.
Brad Pitt. That's
Brad Pitt, Tom Hanks, and Denzel Washington. That's
Right.
It'd be a good movie.
Yeah.
Right, well that's me guys. Thanks very much for your time.
Cheers.